Hello, beautiful people out there in the world, or a world filled with beautiful people. Let's talk about being what our children need, or doing what our children needs. Now, a parent being a friend is just going to hone in on not wanting to lose their child, but wanting to be there for them in every conceivable way possible, not to fail them. But a parent covers a wide range of anything and everything, because a parent's not going to be concerned. A good, honed in, focused parent is not going to be concerned about losing a child or children. Let's just say specifically when you have a lot of children. First of all, what you don't want to do is use condescending words or say condescending things, to offend your children. You don't want to do that. Like saying things like, you get on my nerves. I can't stand you. I don't like you. I hate you. You're ugly. You're just an ugly child. I can't stand you. I hate you. You get on my nerves. You're just so ugly. I'm going to call your daddy. I want you to go stay with your daddy. I don't want you around me anymore. Or vice versa. Or the daddy is saying the exact same thing. I just, and cussing them out. You just get on my nerves. I need you to get away from me. I don't want you around me anymore. And especially and particularly when you have more than one child. See, when you have more than one child, you have to really be careful because you have to be mindful of the fact. That's the importance. That's the validation of being and the significance of being a good parent. You see, when you have more than one child and they think differently, their thoughts and their actions are not the same. Their gifts and their talents are different. You see, and you don't want, to treat one child any differently than you treat the other child or children. Because if they see you giving that one child more attention, because you feel like that one particular child makes you feel like you feel you need to feel, when the other children are getting on your nerves, as you would state or might say, or that they're irritating you, and you want them to stay away from you, you are corrupting their way of thinking and their way of living. They see that. And when they see that, they're going to start becoming distant with you or staying afar off. And then when they see that other child not around you, then they'll come around you. But when that other child comes and you wrap your child arms around that child with the one that is favored, when that child comes around you while they're there, then they're going to back off because they're feeling left out. And you don't want that to happen. Because now you're creating roadblocks and stigmas in their mind, to think that there's something wrong with them or that they're not good enough. You don't want your child to be successful in life but not successful as a human being. You don't want that because you see successful people in life who don't have a good relationship with their parents because of their upbringing. That, like you see professional sports figures like basketball players and football players, a lot of them are still getting in trouble, crashing cars and drinking and getting drunk and getting high, and late for the game and for the schedules and all these different things that are occurring, these happenings that are taking place is because they're not being successful. They're successful in life. You missed, you missed the real true meaning of what success should consist of in its entirety or in general. Because you were so focused on them being a great football player or basketball player. Gifts and callings come without repentance. Those bruised egos and wounded emotions and feelings they're still there. They haven't gone anywhere. They haven't forgotten that it grew up with them. and just to keep the peace in the family, chances are they're not saying nothing, but they're acting it out. Others will say something. You see, so you want to protect your children at all times, all of your children. You want all of your children to be up under you at the same time. And when you see little Johnny, little Kim standing off, being standoffish or standing too far away, or when certain particular children come around, they go off to themselves. You want to call them around and have them gravitate all together at one time. And you want to look at all of them in their faces and in their eyes, and you want to address all of those gifts and talents, you know, intrinsically. You want to address all of them, being many bodies, but just as one member. Intrinsically together, you know, um, you want to address, who you want to relate to, you want to enjoy experiencing their individual talents and their way of thinking and living, so that no matter what they are, they won't become stagnated or retarded or dysfunctional. However they surface and present themselves, you want it to be in and out of love. Beautiful people. This is, so vitally, important, that we are mindful of these things, because unfortunately, growing up in life, many families have become dysfunctional, disoriented, have become ununified, and they're not happy. Beautiful people. They're not happy at all, because of things of this nature, beautiful people. So we want to be mindful of that, that we protect our children, that our children know, experience, and that they feel that love, that they know that they are loved. You don't want them to have a private conversation with some other family member or over a friend's house, and they see their friends experiencing what they feel like that they should have been experiencing, or that should have been taking place at home, but it's not. And you don't want them to feel comfortable with being open with them about these things, these happenings, these occurrences that have made them feel left out, made them feel like they've been left out in the cold. And they're feeling cold. They're feeling chilly. They're not feeling warm. They don't feel no warm sensations. They don't feel the aspirations, the inspirations, and love's beautiful effects. They're not feeling it. They're not feeling it because they don't feel like you're dealing it. Beautiful people. So we want to be mindful of these things. Watch those children who are being standoffish. Watch those children who are, when all the other children are gravitating to you and you are all together, and now those one or two other children are off by themselves. You want to watch that. You want to bring all of them together in one place. You don't want with a fully undeveloped mind and a brain to think with. You don't want these thoughts. You don't want, those hurts, those pains to grow up with them and they turn into hate. You don't want that to happen. And then you're wondering why you and your child, or those other two children, or all the other children, as opposed to that just one child that has a good relationship with you. So it seems, and so it appears, and the others don't. You don't want to wonder why. That's why. You can be successful in life, but not successful as a person. That can happen. And unfortunately, it's happening in a lot of families. And that needs to be a mandate. Excuse me, that needs to be a primary concern. You need to hone in on that. And you need to hone in on it and dissect it. And let that child know, and all those children know together. Give all of them the same equal amount of attention. Yeah, you might be worn out and tired at the end of the day, but it's It comes with the territory. It comes with the mindset. It comes with the commitment. It comes with being a family. It's a part of the developmental status of being a family. It's part of the maturity of being a family. It's part of the growth of being a family. It's part of the love that's incorporated into being a family. A healthy, functioning family is what you want. Yeah, you might be worn out and you might be tired at the end of the day, but it's worth the sacrifice because they are there and they're not going nowhere. They're yours. They're yours. They're yours that you have and to hold. They're yours to love. And to prevent them, from folding. They're yours. Be the strength that they need. Be the fortitude for which a parent has to stand, to lend them that hand, that mindset, that doesn't deviate, from the challenge. Accept the challenge. Great men and women always do accept the challenge. They accept that challenge to bring about a change, so that their children ultimately growing up and their mindsets and their way of thinking and their ability to function humanly and normally in life, think that they can proclaim, that fame to claim. They can claim that fame. You beautiful people, the fame, beautiful people, of being tamed by the beauty of love, kind words, and smiles, and not stained by misconceptions, illusions, and delusions, and confusion. Beautiful people, you don't want that. To all you beautiful people out there in the world, I talk to you the way that I do because I love you and I care about how you think and how you feel. Beautiful people, stop by and smile with me. I'm always open and available for something as beautiful as such, beautiful people, because it means much, beautiful people. Yes, it does. Smile with me. And let's smile together. Frank Anderson, kind words and a smile. Yes, I am on YouTube, beautiful people. Yes, you do. Hit that subscribe button. Let's be true, beautiful people, to you, beautiful people. And give it a thumbs up, beautiful people. To us together, beautiful people. It means much. Beautiful people, establish yourself in the day in the smiling way. Beautiful people. Yes, tie line own self, be true, is what you do. Have a smiling day.